what's going on, guys? Me, Dulcifies. Welcome back to Madden 21. Today I'll be going over the Madden 21 beta, my first impressions, and tomorrow's video is going to be on my final impressions. So I just sat here and recorded a 40-minute video, and my mic wasn't even working. Okay, I woke up, right? Turned on my computer. PC's updating. I sat there, I waited and waited and waited. Finally, my PC updated. Alright, I went to start my camera, wasn't working. Took me 10 minutes, I unplugged it, plugged it back in, I had to restart, remove the source. Finally, it worked. My camera finally worked. Sat here, recorded the entire video, about like 40 minutes to an hour. Be like, alright, time to edit this baby down. I click onto it, no sound. I go back at my recording software. I'm like, why is my recording software messing with me right now? And it shows that my microphone wasn't detecting any sound. I'm like, it's plugged in. I checked here. I was like, it's plugged in. Went to back of my computer, it's plugged in. I'm like, what is the problem? So I had to delete it, restart the application, load it back in again, plug in the microphone, and it was like, alright, now I want to work. So I wasted all that time, and I figured out near the end of the video. I'm like, wait, hello? I saw no like sounds being picked up. I stopped recording. I'm like, please. I went to the video and all you heard was. So now I'm angry, bro. Like, anyways, I don't even know what I talked about in the first video, and I have to redo everything I just talked about. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's get into it. So, as you guys know, sorry for this video being a little late, that's why I haven't uploaded in the past few days, because I've been trying to get an EA code. I was planning on getting it sooner, but I managed to get it yesterday from EA Sports, and they're like, please send us feedback. I'm like, oh, you got you. I got you. Anywho, first I'm going to go over what you get for loading into the game, and like everything that you see start to load a game. Then I'm going to go over the superstar abilities. Then I'm going to go over gameplay. Then I'm going to talk about all the endings and stuff. I'll go over playing another player later because I haven't done that yet. So this is my first initial impressions. I played one game. Mahomes versus Lamar. One game. Lost the game 31-28 because I don't know how to slide in this game. I can't figure out how to slide. I don't know. I do have to hold. I held both triggers. I clicked X. I'm holding X. I don't know how to slide. Anyways, so yeah, let's get into it. So when you load up the game, I can't show you guys gameplay because I signed a term and service and agreement with EA Sports. You're not allowed to record, photograph, or share any type of image from the beta. You see the EA Sports thing right there? That is the beta. So only unlocks exhibition games and head-to-head games. So you only could use the Ravens, the Buccaneers, the Falcons, and the Chiefs. Those are the 4 teams that are in the game. So first of all, when you load right into the game, really cool. I like the loading screen. It looks nice, and I like that it's not just boring, just like loading at the bottom. You have like different Lamar things. I like all the animations that they added. Doesn't take too long to load in this game. Surprisingly, it's really fast this year. Like last year. Basically, when you first load in, Lamar standing there with a ball. Looks kind of simple, but I like the animations that he moves around, like holding the ball and stuff. And I just hope there's a little bit more than last year. Because last year, when they had you had the 4 things at the bottom, just pictures of Lamar and like Alvin Kamara. Come on. I could do that. And I don't even work for EA. Like, I can make a loading screen like that. So, hopefully they don't do that. But it's looking really clean so far. So, yesterday I was downloading the game. 50 gigabytes, incredible. Yeah, so when I first loaded up into the game, it was really cool. You had all that, like I said, EA Sports. We had this like cool animations, like triangle things, like going back and forth. And it was like EA Sports and whatever. And like this is whoever the announcers are. I don't even remember anymore because I don't listen to them. But you have like videos like Lamar throwing it to like Tyreek Hill one hand, just like an animation of them, but like with no, like just them, like that, like play catch kind of. Got Lamar like throwing it up to one-on-one. Marquise jumping up one-handed. Shows off their 2020 stats, which just says all zeros. So, and yeah, then you load up into the game. It says Ravens versus Chiefs. You know, whatever. Shows the players running out of the tunnel. They look really clean. Some of their graphics are still bugged because, you know, it's still the beta. So they're like, I don't know, it's like weird. It's like TV static kind of on their arms. So basically, the face scans and stuff look really clean this year. They look kind of realistic, and the gameplay feels really smooth, to be honest. It's not like as smooth as last year, like human joystick, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but it's still pretty smooth to the point of running the ball. So yeah, loading into the game, kickoff, meter, you know, same or whatever. But when you kicked it off, like the camera, instead of just showing him kicking it off and flipping around, it went down to like the picture of the ball, or not picture, to the him kicking the ball. It followed it up. It was really cool. Nothing that like affected the game, just a cool thing while you kicked it off. I thought that was super cool. Good job right there. Then yeah, we started the game. So I'll be going over everything, all the superstar abilities that's in the game. So all the new abilities and stuff have new pictures and everything. Like Double Me now shows a guy jumping up over someone rather than like a Spartan helmet. Rack 'em Up I think is the same, but a lot of things are different and really cool. So everything's practically the same in terms of like old abilities. Not all abilities in the game. Obviously a lot were removed. So first we're going to start off with Julio Jones. He's probably really cool. Instead of having post flag elite and in-out elite, he's going to rock mid-out elite, route technician, and deep-out elite. So what I'm thinking is they took out post flag, improved route running and catching when running post/corner routes, and they also took out in-out elite. They took out all that because, as you can see, Julio here has mid-out elite and deep-out elite, improved catching on medium passes outside the numbers, and improved catching on deep passes outside the numbers. So I think this is EA's attempt to bring more shed kind of to route technician, because if you had post flag in and out elite, right, you only did that in like ultimate team and stuff. What was the point of route technician? Because like post flag, better route running and catching on post flag, post and corner routes. So that was kind of an unnecessary feature. So they made route technician, I believe, like more of a thing, and deep out elite is kind of cool. So like, I don't know if there will be like in-out elite and stuff, but we'll find out when the game releases. This is just a beta, so everything kind of in test, you know? Like, it might be removed by Madden when it comes out, might still be in the game, might be new things. So this is all just feedback and stuff. So today I'm just giving my first impressions, like just my first time watching. In tomorrow's video, I'm going to be like my final. I'm going to play today and see how everything goes. Wish I could have got it sooner. I tried everything to get a code sooner. I was hitting up Xerxes and EA and everything. Finally got one. New X Factor. Lamar Jackson has trusts instead of first one's free. So you know how like him and Mark Ingram are like big trusts, you know, all that. So he has trust, shows two-hand in a football, and it can't fumble as a result of a tackle. So this leads me to believe, obvious reasons, protective custody's out of the game. You know, no biggie. Same ability, just different name and picture instead of like the chains or whatever. Anyway, Lamar Jackson has Jukebox, grants steerable juke animations. Now this is interesting because last year's has faster juke animations, but this one's grants gearable juke animation. So as you guys know, there's the new stick thing, the stick skill thing. There's a lot of things I also don't know, so hopefully I'll be able to figure them out by tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is going to be somewhat pretty long, going over literally everything you need to know. Follow me on Twitter, guys, by the way. I post everything over there. Leave a like. 1 second to like the video makes my day. Second out of your day, you know. Hit the subscribe button if you're new around here for more content like this. So, basically, a new stick thing. It's like, you can juke and stuff and do spin moves, whatever it be or whatever, same thing. But I was told, I haven't tried trucking yet. I was told that's Y now, not up on the stick. Then what's hurdle? I don't know. Haven't tested it, but I will be able to test that soon. It's been okay, you know, just the classic juke moves and stuff. I liked it. It felt like kind of really smooth for new feature. Lamar's Grand Steer will juke animation rather than like fast, where you know they're gonna juke but you can't stop it because it's so fast. At least now, it's like more successful, I'd say. He also has tight out elite, consistent catching from tight ends who beat their coverage. So if he has Mark Andrews open, like as soon as he beats that coverage, it's gonna be a pretty guaranteed chance of a catch. But that's only if you throw to your tight ends a hell of a lot. He also has fast break, improved ball carry control, and design quarterback runs. That's the same. Escape artist, improved scrambling speed when leaving the pocket. So now he's gonna have faster running when leaving the pocket rather than the old ability, improved quarterback scrambling ability when running outside the pocket, which practically the same. I don't know if it's just a different play on words. Felt more smooth now, where you can outrun a defensive tackle, but maybe you can't outrun a defensive end. Depends who it is. But no more of that running here. Oh no, let's back it up. Let's run back here. Oh no, run back, throw it away. So that's really cool. And Earl Thomas did lose his X Factor ability. He's now a superstar player. Also, what leads me to believe is that they removed universal coverage, because there's all these new abilities. Like, he has deep in zone KO, improved reactions / knockouts, and deep inside zones. So that's making me believe that they removed universal coverage. He also has an ability called Film Study, shows offensive play after repeated play calls. Everyone's outraged. I heard the entire Madden community is on fire about this ability. I've not seen this ability worked yet. I'm going to play a head-to-head game after I finish the video and go eat breakfast. This video is supposed to be done literally 2.5 hours ago, but my computer screws me. My microphone screws me, and so does my camera, so it just doesn't want me to have a day today, man. Anywho, so basically, if your opponent runs the same play 3 times, apparently it'll show you their entire play, any hot routes or whatever. Now, I don't know whether it's the exact same play. Like, if I have 2 streaks, for example, 1 out route, instead of the out route, I do an in route. Is that still the same thing? I have to test it all. I don't know if you can see that they are seeing your plays. I don't know. There's a lot to talk about. Do you run stretch 3 times, or just show what side you're running stretch to? Is it the same formation or the same play? Like, if I run gun bunch 5 times, will it show me or show him every single hot route I'm making in gun bunch, even though I'm running different routes? Like, let's say I run a corner route, roll out, do that, and say scramble the second play, then motion him over for crosser. Will it show that? I don't know. It says after repeated play calls, so a lot of pros are really hating this ability, and people are saying that it shouldn't be in competitive game modes, because if you know what they're running, then you should be able to stop it. You know, that's the whole point of Madden. Even though you don't see in the NFL, them running stretch 50 times in a row with, Walter Payton. Obviously, if they know a play, they'll crack down the defense, they're going to run that play. But if it's a play where you make adjustments to defend that certain thing, like if they're running halfback stretch to the right, and I do guess run right, should be a stop automatically. There still should not be them gaining yards, maybe a yard or 2 or something, but them busting it out for 15 once again, so I could kind of see. I'm in the middle about that ability, you know. I have to see how it works later today. Yeah, moving on. Grady Jarrett has a new ability called El Toro. Dominant bull rush wins from max pass rush points. I always stuttered it when I say that, but what keeps it interesting to me is it just Edge Try Elite kind of dominant pass rush moves instead of just bull rush moves. But I don't know what it means from max pass rush points. What does that mean? So when I was playing the game, right, under the offensive lineman, there was bars and stuff and dots. I don't know what they meant. When I was juking and stuff, there's also some other bars there. When I was using Tyrann Mathieu, there's a deep blue stick thing pointing me to go up. I don't know if that was just telling me in my zone. But when I was also using the D-line, there's also bars next to it. So I guess if you keep getting good, successful, this is just what I'm thinking, successful pass rush moves, that bar will fill up, and then El Toro will will activate. And you'll get, if you do bull rush moves, you'll get the dominant bull rush moves when you have the max pass rush points. That's what I'm thinking. I have no clue, to be honest, but that's what I'm kind of thinking. So that's cool. The new usering D-line, I like it a lot. It's really smooth. I felt like I was successful a little too much when getting by. Also, I wish it'd show you what moves you could do. Like, if you do it to the left, it's, you'll figure it out after doing it for a while. I only played one game, but, like, I didn't know. I was just flicking my stick everywhere. I was just doing random moves, and I was just hoping it'd work. He also has inside stuff, but we already know that. Marlon Humphrey, again, instead of, like, manned up and, zone coverage, whatever, from last year, Marlon Humphrey has short route KO, improved knockouts in man versus short routes, and deep route KO, improved knockouts in man versus deep routes. So that obviously shows that man up is out of the game. Improved knockouts and reactions in man coverage, and they kind of like spread it out, you know? So instead of, if you have your X Factor in your corner, instead of just having universal coverage him to guard, you're going to have to put like deep route KO, you know? I don't know what it's called for deep in zone KO to knock out the deep zones, but you also have to have deep route KO if you're running man. Tyreek Hill has Rack 'em Up now instead of being a star. Also, a lot of them have 3 abilities instead of 2. As you guys know, last year in exhibition and like franchise mode, they had 2 abilities. A lot of them seem to have 3. I hope we could choose our abilities in franchise mode. Like, it's just simple stuff, man. You could have an ultimate team. Why can't we have it in franchise? Computer, please stop shutting off. Jukebox, grab and go, same thing. Oh, quicker turning and change the direction after a rack catch. It's no longer after any catch. Obviously, it kind of makes sense. He also has short out elite, improved catching on short passes outside the numbers. So all these out elites and stuff appear to be outside the numbers. The new images for stuff is all pretty cool. Travis Kelce gave him leapfrog, prevents fumbles while hurdling. I didn't even realize that, so that's actually interesting. So leapfrog ability has changed. He still has double me with the cool image. Prevents fumbles while hurdling. I don't know if you still get high hurdle animations. I don't think so after reading that. Prevents fumbles while hurdling. So that's actually... PS4, would you like to shut up? He also has tight end apprentice for additional hot routes. And he also has deep out elite, improved catching on deep passes outside the numbers. So I'm just going over the new abilities. Acrobats, the same. Reinforcement is the same. Got a plain image instead of a lightning bolt this time. He also has flat, Tyrann Mathieu also has flat zone KO. Improved reactions and catch knockouts in flat zones. I don't really like that ability on a safety. Same thing as short route KO, improved man and versus short routes. So like he can guard like the short routes really well, but as soon as you put on the medium or deep route, he might get boomed, you know. Mitchell Schwartz, edge protector, same thing, but he also has a new ability called Natural Talent. Begins the game with blocker resistance. So I'm thinking basically what they said in the trailer. Remember I said there's little bars under the offensive lineman? Remember they said if you do the same pass rush move over and over, the offensive lineman will be able to stop it. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. That's called blocker resistance, I'm thinking. So when that bar is filled, they will like block you, you know, no matter what move you try to do. Mike Evans, I've not played with him yet. Well, later. Is deep route elite, mid in elite, improved catching on medium passes inside the numbers, which is interesting. Same thing with red zone threat. Improved catching versus single coverage in the red zone. I don't think it was versus single coverage in the red zone last year. Tom Brady has, pro reads, highlights the first open target and ignores pressure. That makes me think Fearless is now out of the game. Pro reads. It highlights the first open target and ignores the pressure. Now, that kind of makes pro reads a little bit more useful, because it wasn't useful last year. So this pro reads is now a good ability, I'd say. Because now it ignores pressure, which I liked Fearless. I thought it was pretty cool. But now that I'm assuming it's not in the game, immunity to pressure. If Pro Reads ignores pressure, then I guess no. If he is Hot Route Master, Conductor, whatever. You didn't really need Conductor. Fearless. Okay, so they That's interesting. They took Fearless as an X Factor and changed it into a superstar ability. So now Fearless is immune to defensive pressure while in the pocket. So that's interesting. That is a really good ability. Immune to defensive pressure while in the pocket. So basically, you know, you can't get pressured as long as you're standing in that pocket. I'm assuming that's definitely 100% a field general ability. No way you could probably get that on Scrambling unless we're talking about a golden ticket. He also set feed lead, which was extended pass range or whatever last year. But now it's increased throw power when leading bullet passes with set feet, which will now... I'm liking their changes to these abilities to make them more relevant. Like, I really liked all these different type of abilities, but last year, what'd they use? Evasive human joystick, inside outside zone guru, escape artist, dashing deadeye, hot route master, whatever the other ability is called. What do they have on receivers? Post flag elite, human joystick, inside outside elite. It's like, I'm glad they're adding all these new things, kind of mix it up, you know, so we don't, it was the same abilities every single game. Like, obviously, they were good, you'd want to use them, I can't lie, I use the same abilities, but, so hopefully that brings to shed, new abilities. Levante David, Lurker, you know, same thing. Mid-zone KO, improved reactions and catch knockouts in zones. Chris Godwin, Slot-O-Matic, better cuts and catching on short routes, now it's short routes. He also has mid and elite, same thing as Mike Evans. And that's it. So, I don't think I took a picture of Mahomes. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but Mahomes has come back. In the late games, his X Factor is going to be easier to get when trailing. But here's the most interesting thing of them all. So, I'll be right back because I can't show going into the game. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. So, Mahomes' ability, this is huge. He has dashing deadeye, as you guys know, it's like normal, same abilities. Perfect pack accuracy when throwing on the run, up to 40 yards. Same thing with no look deadeye. Perfect pass accuracy on all crossbody throws, up to 20 yards. So, I think that's honestly so huge. Especially dashing deadeye up to 40 yards. It is crazy, and it makes a big difference. So I was playing a game, right? I was rolling out flawless, perfect pocket. I was throwing at the Tyreek Hill for a touchdown on a little cross route I did, and it was past 40 yards and it was inaccurate. I was blown away. I'm like, oh my god, this is huge. If your pass is beyond 40 yards from the spot your quarterback throws the ball to where you're trying to throw the ball, if it's beyond 40 yards, there's a chance it's going to be inaccurate. Obviously, there's a chance it's still going to be accurate, but there's a higher chance it's going to be inaccurate, which I kind of liked it because, as you guys know, as you saw in my intro, that Robert Griffin III dashing deadeye all the way down the field, like 70-some yards, makes it really interesting. So that's all the X Factors and abilities. Still has Bazooka, you know. Heard Bazooka's way better now, but it caps at a limit depending on their throw power. Talk about gameplay. I'm already very late at 40. I'm trying to keep this under 30. So basically, in the gameplay, very smooth, you know, some animations I don't agree with, same old, film study, I have to check that out, but Mahomes, I feel like throwing animations were really nice, felt like rushing the ball is a little more difficult than last year, but we don't even have any real running backs, technically, to run the ball with. You could run with Lamar, I guess, but, you know, it's whatever. I tried running with Damian Williams, not Lillard. Can't believe it's already 1 o'clock. This video should have been out at 12. Bad luck, man. Bad luck. Anyway. Yeah, the animations are pretty good. I found a cover 3 beater. I'm going to try that head-to-head. I don't know if it works. But I ran that kind of over and over against the CPU, and they just sometimes couldn't seem to stop it. Just Mahomes couldn't make the throw. So, hopefully, we'll see. So, that'll kind of do it for today. I'll let you guys know tomorrow's video, everything after grinding today. There is some pretty cool abilities and stuff, and I'm super excited for Madden 21. I'm just really hoping they'll patch up the stupidity of last Madden. Last Madden, oh, don't even get me started. I had, honestly, one of the most funs in last Madden, but to be honest, I liked it almost the most, and I hated it almost the most. You know, I'm kind of like in the middle, you know. I enjoyed it a lot and didn't enjoy it a lot of the times. Just of how dumb some things were. So far, I haven't seen any really, like, dumb animations, you know. I only saw one. I remember I ran an out route to while rolling out, perfect pass to Travis Kelce at possession catch it. He stood there like this and it just flew out of bounds. He was wide open, uncovered, and I was just like, why? I don't know. So I'll do it. No. Yeah. So Madden 21 comes out August 25th. Pretty excited for that. Just gonna grind out this beta because this is the last Madden 21 I'll play till next year. So, gameplay, all the animations are pretty cool. Wish at halftime I showed like their stats and stuff, kind of like Madden 11. That's the last Madden I can remember they showed like halftime stats. And yeah, all that. I thought it was relatively pretty cool, and I really had a lot of fun kind of playing the beta. I'm gonna play it today online. We'll see if it's any worse. Usering. Oh my god, I hate it so much. When you're usering someone, you are so slow. That's why I also lost the game. I went for a pick 6 again for Mark Andrews. Tyrann Mathieu he had like the speed of a snail. He was so slow. It's just so awkward. Like, it makes me want to be a D-line user. I don't know if that's hopefully I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen, but so far, I haven't really found any, like, bull crap or anything so far. So, I'll let you guys know everything tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching this video. Really appreciate every single one of you for watching and all my subscribers. And I'm thankful for everything. Leave a like if you're new around here for more content like this. And I know I could have broke this up into different videos, but I just decided all to put it in one because the beta ends tomorrow. So, I didn't want to, like, extend it out a period of time. I would have if I would have got the code sooner. I really wish I did. But, hey, here we are. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.